Nice. So at first, like you have to go any of the browser you use, and then you have Alto students, you guys have to go to the Jupyter Hub, like jupyter.cs.alto.fi. And after that, like just a moment, you have to go to the control hub. It's just normal. I'm just starting my server again to let you guys show from the beginning. Yeah. So just okay, so you guys will see our federated learning course here, like here, the federated learning D 2025. And then you guys have to start the server. Uh, while the server is being starting, I will just let you guys know, like the students from outside Alto, you guys already have been got the exercise file through the email. So you have to complete the task and send it through the email to Professor Alex, I guess. So there you guys can like see the exercise. And now after like going to the federated learning server, you guys have to go to NB Grader. And after that, like there is the assignment list here. So you guys have to like select it and then go to fetch the first assignment. And then here you guys will see a new folder. This is ML Basics auto graded, and this one is the new folder like FL 2025. It will take some moment to come here. And then you will see the whole assignment. Like here, everything is given, like the learning goals, the background material, like what you have to study before doing this exercise. And after that, like the data. And or otherwise, like if you guys go to the assignment folder, you will see the data set like we are using to do this assignment. And after that, like you guys will see that the in the libraries and the data set, like if I run this file, then you can see the data has been like importing, and here is the like data and the first data point. And then the everything about the assignment is discussed here, like how to see the data and what is here in the data, and also what does the data points means. Suppose like a data points here is corresponding to an hourly measure of temperature in our FMI station, and then how we are declaring the features and the labels, the training set and the validation set. So you guys have to do these tasks and run these commands like this. And if everything is okay, so you will pass the sanity checks, like here, like this sanity checks has been passed, and there are several tasks here for you. Like the first task is to split the data set into training and validation set, where our 80% is where some data for is training and some are for validations. And then there is the task, like you have to split it in xtrain and xval. So after that, like if you guys passed all the sanity checks, you guys can understand that like, okay, the work is almost done. And after that, like completing this assignment, like if you guys don't complete it, it will like give you some error. Like here is the implementation error, or if I just comment it here, but run this, it will show you some errors about that it has not been completed. And after completing the assignments, you guys have to go to the assignments and then click on the validate to check like the validation has been completed. There might be a warning or error message about the TensorFlow optimization, but ignore that one. And after that, you have to submit this. So if you guys submit it here, we will get your assignments. So and here are the tasks. Like for first task, you have to split the dataset into training and validation set. For the second task, you have to do a simple baseline linear regression, and you have to like you have to calculate the training error and validation error. And after that, there is a CNN, and you hear the hints and the description, like how many layers have to be there and how you have to use those layers. So, and how do you like flatten the data and everything. And after that, you have to implement another algorithm, which is decision tree regressor. And there has been given the instruction on how much depth it has to be. And after that, we will use some regularization and data augmentation on those data sets. Like our scale data sets, we will augmented the data. And after that, we use our main data set. Like we will train our data set with augmented data, but we will measure the MSE error with our main data, like X-train scaled and X-val scaled. And uh, and that's all. Like after there is no task, and every task, and you will see some graphs and plots, like how the data model is working on these data sets. And there are some points over this every task. Like this task is for 1.5 points, so I guess there are 7 points for each assignments. So if you completed it correctly, you will get 7 points for each task, like each assignments. So here is the all overview of the data set. So like, do you guys have any kind of queries or questions or anything about it? You guys just can ask, and I'm here to answer all this. Like, it has been already shared to Jupyter Hub. Some of you guys have already see that and like have some queries. So like, do you guys have any queries for now? Okay, so I will take it as no one has any kind of questions or anything. So this is the thing actually. So I'm here for next 1 hour. So if you guys have, okay, so there is a question, just a moment. Okay, so how many epoch in general deep learning models need to be run? Okay, so I don't think you were, I think you were talking about like CNN model. So I guess there are not really epochs. Like, can you like elaborate your question a bit more, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. The mic is working. So when you train or run a fit method inside the TensorFlow, it asks you the amount of epochs.
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking what is kind of like the default
Okay.
value what we are going to use. Like I can put
Just
100,000, but I'm pretty sure that's not something what you want to have.
yeah, you can use like 20 epochs, I guess. Like 20 epochs are enough to do this work.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. And
Hi,
any other one?
yeah,
Like having, yeah, sure.
I have another question. When I was doing the assignment, does having the sanity check passed mean that doesn't mean that it is the correct solution?
No, not
Yeah.
really. Like it's not the 100% correct solution. Like there are two layers. Like one sanity checks is for like you guys, and there are another final sanity checks for us, like to check like if you guys have done the correct answer. So if you guys pass this sanity checks, then you guys can like say that you are going on the right path, but the result is not exactly correct. So, but I cannot share you the final sanity checks with you guys. But if you guys share, like if you guys pass the sanity checks, you can like believe that like you are on the correct path. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So any other question, anyone?
Hello.
Hey.
Excuse me, can we just do the exercise in other platforms like Google Colab, or we just have to do it in Jupyter Notebook?
Okay. So like sorry for asking. Like, are you from Alto or like
Yeah,
outside?
no, I'm not from Alto. I'm out of Alto.
Okay, so for outside Alto students, I think there has been like you guys have received one email regarding these assignments, and you guys have seen the details, like how to do that and like
Yeah,
how to
let me
submit it through the email. But yeah,
let me
Alex is also here. Yeah.
sorry for tackling into the discussion. I will try to avoid this. But in this case, just to clarify, we have here two different groups of participants. So there are these students who registered via Alto. So you have formal study rights at Alto, and you have to submit via via the Jupyter Hub. And maybe this Raihan, you could then quickly show or tell in more detail how to submit on Jupyter Hub when the students are ready with their solutions. And then we have students from outside Alto, basically from all over the world, who are offered to register for the course. And you can use whatever you want to work on the notebooks, and you just have to send it to me by email. And whenever I have promised those external students to provide a confirmation letter, informal, but for this, of course, I need them to have, let's say, an online meeting or kind of online oral exam where we walk together through your solutions. So I had the plan to make this fully automated also for external students via something called GitHub Classroom, but I didn't have the time for it. So if you're a non-Alto student, you can work on the notebooks with whatever framework or software you want, for example, Google Colab, and you just send it to me by email. So we will then release after the deadline for this assignment. The deadline is the 17th of March. We will release the reference solutions. So everybody at least sees what the correct or what one possible correct solution was.
Okay, thanks for the explanation.
Yeah, thank you, Alex, for the clarification. So I guess it answers your question, Neda. So okay, there is a question in the message, like when do you recommend to start the project? So you can start the project anytime you want, like from next week, I guess. So like as soon as you get the details, you can start the project, I guess. Okay, so any other question, anyone? Or like you guys can do the assignments right now here in your computer, and if you guys face any kinds of problem, you can ask me. Or do you guys want to see the the Alto students? Do you guys want to see that how to fetch the assignment and how to submit it again? Because like I have showed you once.
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. So let me share my screen again, just a moment. Okay, I guess my screen has been shared. Yeah. So, sorry. Okay, so let me show you from the start. Okay, so when you go to the Jupyter Hub, like jupyter.cs.fi, I can share the link after the class at our Slack. So in this link, when you are logging with your Alto email, then you will see our Federated Learning course here, like the Federated Learning 2025. So you have to click it. You will not see the instruction version. It's for me, but like you will see this student version for you guys, and then you have to just a moment. You have to like click on the start, and then the server will start.
In case if we are selecting something else, so how do we fix that one when I'm signing on automatically open that one?
Okay, so if you like mistakenly select something else, then we will see this face.
Yes.
So if you see this screen, then you have to go to the file, like the upper left, there is the file option. You have to click on the file. Then there is hub control panel. You have to click on the hub control panel. Then you have to click, stop my server.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing it again, no worries. So stop my server, and then it will stop your server, and then you have to click start my server. Then if you click the Start My Server, then you will see this option, like which server you want to use, because like there are many courses in Alto and different courses have different servers for this. So here you have to choose this Federated Learning D 2025 server option, and then you have to go start. Okay, is it working for you now?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, nice. And then the server will take 1 or 2 minutes to starting it up. Sorry. Okay, so after starting the server, you guys can see this NB grader on the upper option. So here on the NB grader, you have to select this assignment list. So you have to click on it, and there you guys will see this assignment one option. Since I have already fetched this one, so but I can show you guys again. Like if you mistakenly like fetch this option and like edited the file, but you don't like it, then you guys have to go to the folder like FL 2025. It will be created when you like fetch the first assignment. So you have to go here, then assignment file, because like Jupyter Hub does not delete the full folder. Like if you click on delete, like here delete, it will show you like it cannot be deleted because like the assignment one is not empty. So if you have to go to the folder, then separately delete all the files here. Like here delete, and the data set is delete. Then you have to go to the assignment one. This one you have to delete. And then FL notebooks, FL 2025, you have to delete it. So if you delete this thing, then it will not, I guess it will not, yeah, it has, now it's showing me that like there is assignment one and I have not done anything with this assignment one. Okay. So after doing this, like after seeing this screen, then you have to click on the fetch button, and then it will fetch the assignment one and create a new folder like this FL 2025. And after that, like you can go from here, like if you click on the assignment one, it will show you one ML Basics auto graded, or here is the folder like FL 2025 and assignment one. So, sorry. Here. So here both are same. So you can just click on it and you will see the details about the assignment, like the learning goals, the background material, the data set, and the tasks, and the details about the data sets and the points, and the task, and the like details about the points. So for those guys like who have come here lately in the exercise session, I want to repeat the things again that like you have to run all the files. Like suppose if I like click on this to import the data set and to see the data, just giving me, here is the data, like data set, data type, and the first data point of ours. So by this, you can just run the files, and if everything goes well, you guys will see the sanity check has passed for all the cells. So after doing all the tasks, you have to go to assignments and click on the validate button. So it will show you guys like the assignments have been validated, and it will might be like for some people it's showing some error for this TensorFlow optimization error, but ignore this one. It is not any problem. But after that, you have to submit it via click here. So if you submit it, it will go to the submitted assignments option, and we will get your assignments. So I hope it's clear from start to end how to get the assignments and how to submit it. Right? Okay, so there were some questions. Let me check it. Yeah, someone. Okay, so the question is, I guess this is some sort of exercise session. Yeah, right. This is some sort of exercise session, not any kind of lecture or details about the theory. So, like our theory class or lecture is on Monday, and the exercise session is on today, like Wednesday. So, anyone have any questions? Okay, I'm just gonna turn off my screen share, but I'm here.
Yeah, hello. I got one
Hi.
question. So it's me again. I'm sorry. I
No,
tried
no
to
worries.
avoid to intercept, but I got a direct message, a question as a direct message, and this is for the project. I do not really understand the main FL concept of the project yet. So when the concepts will be introduced during the lecture to start the project. Yeah, so the idea is that now we have in March the boot camp with in total 6 lectures. First one we had last Monday, and 6 exercises. The first one is discussed today. And then in April, you should start working on the project. But of course, you can already now start working on a project based on the information that you have. But I still need some time to polish the templates for the project. So you will be provided a template, a LaTeX file, similar to a template for a conference paper like IEEE ICASP. Just as a hint, where there's a deadline upcoming, I think in September. So you might use this project as a pilot to pilot ideas or get feedback for ICASP submission if you want. But this template is still under work, and I hope to release it next week. But in general, I would advise you not to start too early working on the project, because we will now build, we will only build the mathematical tools and instruments during the next few weeks. So during March, I suggest you focus on the lectures and the exercises, and then in April, you work mostly on the project. Yeah, please don't hesitate to post any other questions on the chat.
Yeah, thank you, Alex, for helping me out. But yeah, if anyone has any kind of question, just ask. Okay, someone has asked one question directly to me. That one is like, when specifying the conv1, the layers, there are filters and kernel size. Is it correct that we select ourselves, for example, 64, 5, 32, 3, 16, 2, or each layer sensible? Yeah, you can use it, because like we have not we have not restricted any kind of layer points. Like you can use any kind of layers for the 1D layer. So you can use any kind of the kernel size and the activation and everything. I hope it answers your question.
Yeah, I would like to maybe add to, there was previously a question about the number of epochs that students should use for training the deep neural network. And so is it really so that the students can choose freely, or should we tell them the number of epochs that we are sure that our tests work, the autograder tests?
Yeah, I guess 20 epochs will be good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
have
will
already
maybe
discussed
then
this.
send an announcement to make this clear, because I'm not sure if we stated clearly in the notebook that
Yeah.
20 iterations should, or 20 epochs should be used.
Yeah. Okay, so we will make one announcement. Okay.
Yeah, there was another question or comment regarding the project, as long as I will have enough time to start the project after the exam week. Yeah, so we are aware of these constraints that you have from the academic calendar at Aalto. I'm aware of these exam weeks, and we will make sure that you have enough time beside this exam week to work on the project. So don't worry about this. And yeah, as a general note, which I will also repeat again in the next lecture, and also in an announcement, you will have the possibility to meet with me in the end of the course and review and discuss all your graded activities. So if, for example, there was a minor problem or you had a misunderstanding in the task descriptions for the notebooks, and you lost points due to this, and you are unhappy then with the grade, with the resulting grade, you will have the opportunity in the end of the course to meet with me and review all your graded activities. And we can then rectify any problems or errors that arose through due to misunderstandings or unclear formulations in the task descriptions.
Thank you, Alex. I have another question, but I guess you can answer it better than me. Like someone has asked me, how can I get more than 5 credits through the project? Like maybe he's talking about 10 credits. So I guess you
Yeah,
can answer.
so we had last year we had the project as optional for extending the course from 5 credits to 10 credits, but we have significantly reorganized the course. So now the basic variant includes also the project as a mandatory activity. As I announced already in the previous lecture on Monday, I will decide on this case by case. So typically, I will only offer this possibility for extending to 10 credits only to students who did well in the basic variant, having a top grade 5. And if you are then interested, you can reach out to me towards the end of the course, and we discuss about the extension. For example, extending your project or doing another paper review.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. So anyone other have any kind of question? Yeah, someone asked like the next lecture is on Monday, 16:15, according to the CISO, and do you have next Monday? Yeah. So yes, the next lecture, like the theory lecture is on next Monday, and like Professor Alex will take that. So Alex, if you want to add something, you can add.
Yes, that's correct. Next lecture will be next Monday at 4:15 in this Zoom hall again, and I will try also to be available physically in our lecture hall.
Yeah, the lecture hall is in the A grid, in the 8th Yeti room, so you can come here physically or like join the class through the Zoom. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. So like anyone has any other questions?
Yeah,
Okay.
just to encourage everybody of you, please don't hesitate to reach out to us via discussion forum or via email if you get stuck or have any questions regarding course organization or the content of the current assignment.
Yeah, you can ask through us through email or via Slack. Like we try to be active on Slack, and we try to reply as soon as possible of any of your questions. So, okay, someone has messaged like, please repeat the lecture hall number. It's in the A grid. The room number, I don't remember the exact room number, but the room name is Yeti. Like I can write it here in the masses. Just a moment. It's Yeti at A grid, or you can see it in the My Course, or like we can post it in the Slack.
Yeah, I will announce it again in my courses, by my courses message and in Slack.
Yeah, that will be better.
Yeah. So I cannot promise now that I will be there physically. I will try to be there physically in my lectures, but for sure I'm in the Zoom hall. But we have reserved this lecture hall anyway. So feel free to use it and meet and sit there together and follow me on Zoom.
Okay, so Alex, there is another question. So I guess you can answer it better. Like the question is, when will it be decided whether the student is eligible for the additional project? Like depends on the previous assignments or any other things.
Yeah, so at least this will be decided only after the last assignment. So we will see how well did the student do in the assignments, and in the at least I want to see the first project submission. So this decision about extending to 10 credits will only be in May or beginning of May, possible.
Yeah, thank you. And just to be added, I guess it will be depends on your every 6 assignments and also the projects, the base variant project you are doing. So I guess
Yes.
all of will be count to like, are you eligible to do the extended portion or not? Yeah. Thank you. So any other questions like do you guys have? Yeah, we will be here for like for more time, so you guys can ask anything about the assignments or any other things about the course. So we are here. I'm just muting my mic, but I'm here.
Hello. Um,
Hey, hello. Yeah, ask anything. Like,
yeah, so I'm looking at the assignment actually,
yeah.
and for the first task, I I didn't quite understand the feature set. Is it just the lagged feature columns that we need? So anything with lag in it, or do we also need the other default features
Okay,
as well?
so let me just discuss it with you. So the training, like you have to split the set into training and validation set. So there are some basic columns like the
No, no,
name,
I understood that.
year,
I
month,
understood that.
day. Yeah. But you have to
I'm only.
just take the lagged columns. Like there are the features, like if you see the data set, like in the
Mhm,
pre-processing section, we have like lagged some columns which have
mhm,
lagged maybe in the name or maybe in somewhere else. So this is the hint
mhm,
already has been given in the task. So you have to take
mhm.
only the lagged feature columns. And if you
Only
take
the
this,
lag features, right?
yeah, only the
All
lagged
right.
columns. So if you
Okay.
do those correctly, it will not create any problem, I guess.
Yeah, no, I just needed a sanity check there. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
you have just to do the sanity checks. Yeah. Okay, there is another question, like just a moment. Okay, so there are another question like, do we have a tip for constructing the CNN model, such as how many layers should I include? Okay, so there has been given hints like how many layers you have to do, but for conv 1D you can use 3 to 4 layers, I guess. but I'm not giving you the correct answer, but I'm just helping you with the hints. So, but other than that, like the flatten and the dense layers, like is already given in the hints. So you can like take for 3 to 4 layers for on 1D layers. Okay, thank you. Does anyone have any question? You guys can ask freely. Hey, Anu, like someone has asked, like I'm not audible. Actually, I'm mute because like I have answered the required questions and I have I have showed the assignments how to do it. Like, but do you need to go through the assignments and how to get those again? Like, if yes, I can show you again. but I was just muted. Okay, so for Alpha students, like you guys will get the assignments from Jupyter Hub. Let me share my screen again. Okay, so here is the, okay, just a moment. Let me just cut all of this, delete all of this again, just to start fresh. What happened? Just a moment. Okay, just it's taking me too much time, I guess. About my server is closed already. Yeah, there is a question like, okay, there are two questions. Let me just answer the first question. Like for the CNN part, train the model on the training set. Can I use CNN model dot fit, which contains epoch equals to 20 instead of a training loop? It's your choice. Like you can use CNN.fit or like CNN.compile, because there are more options and there is a commented code in the task like CNN model.combine. So compile, so you can use that also, but yeah, fit is good. You can use that also. And another another question is like, why do we only use 2 of 20 days from dataset for training? Okay, so it's kind of like the requirements for our assignments, like how the data works on a small data set rather than the large data set, and how it works on the, like when the training set is small and the validation set is large, how it works. So that's why actually. So the details have been discussed in the data points, like you can check on that, but this is the like more or less reason actually. Okay, so I was showing the how to like run this server. So you guys have to launch the server, and then like if you are an Alto student, then if and you log in through your Alto email, you will see this in the jupyter.cs.alto.fi website. So our own Jupyter Hub, and there you have to choose this federated learning course D. And after that, like you have to start the server. So if I just click on the server, it will start and it will take 1 to 2 minutes to start the server. Okay, so it just started, and after that, like you have to go to NBGrader, and after the NBGrader, you have to click on the assignment list. Then here you will see the assignment 1, since I have already fetched the assignment, so it's not showing me here. But if I delete the assignments from my folder, it will show me again. Like it's for, like if you accidentally do some mistakes with your assignment and you want to start fresh for that, like you have to delete all the files from here, and then you have to delete the folders. Just a moment. And then the main FL 2025 folder. And then you will see, if you go to NBGrader and assignment list, it will show you the assignments here. So you just have to fetch it and then go to the assignment, or it will create a new folder FL 2025 here in your notebooks. and then you have to go to the folder and assignments and click on the assignments, and here are all the details you will get to do the assignments. And after doing the assignments, you can just validate here. So while you will validate, you might get an error of TensorFlow, which one is here for the TensorFlow optimization, this warning error, but this not any error, so don't worry about it. And after that, like, you have to just submit the assignment and we will get it. So that's the process. But the students who are from outside Alto, so you already have got the email about the assignments and where you will get it and how to do it. And as Alex already discussed in this exercise, like, you can do it on like Jupyter or Google Colab or any other platform you want to do. So after doing the assignment, you have to email him the assignments, I guess. So yeah, that's the thing you have to do for outside Alto. And for Alto, you must have to submit it through Jupyter Hub. Yeah. Any more questions?
Hey, I
Hey,
tried
yeah.
to, I'm from outside of Alto. I am trying to edit the code to do my own version Google Colab, but it says this cell is a read-only format and it doesn't let me to edit the cells. I tried to save multiple copies and save it to my own Google Drive and then edit it, but it's still I get the same error that says
Okay. So yeah, okay. So like, your question is done. Like, can I answer?
it's a read-only format. I can't edit the first
Okay.
cells to get to the sanity check to load the data from the file, my drive.
Okay. So sorry for hearing about that, but we have done it for Jupyter, like not for Google Colab. So I'm a bit confused. Like, does it work on Google Colab as same as Jupyter? Because we have to check that. But one thing you can do is, like, for your like personal development, you can just copy the code. Suppose like you can just go here and just a minute.
Okay.
Okay. You
So
can
just
just,
go,
yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah,
copy this code and like paste it on your own Google Colab file, then it will work because like there is nothing about the server here. Like, you can just
yeah.
copy paste everything, so it will work very good. But if you want a separate file to run, like a template file like this, so we have to like check that, like how to fix that for in Google Colab actually. But sorry for
Okay.
that. Sorry for the issue.
Yeah, no problem. So I will just copy because I just wanted to keep the format to deliver it with the same format. But if
Okay.
it's not possible, I will just copy the codes and do it myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop my screen. And any other questions, anyone? Does anyone have any question until now? Like while you guys are doing your exercises, if anything happens, like any kind of confusion or any instruction default, like we can just ask. Does anyone have any questions?
I might ask about feature selection. I'm just thinking how I formalize the question, so it's a little bit cryptic.
Okay. Okay, so you were asking about the feature selection. Okay, so as you can see, yeah.
Yes, I first yesterday I construct a training set with 3 dimensions, let's say that way. But when I give it to standard scaler, it wants to have 2 dimensions. So therefore, I concluded that there has to be one feature, or like two. Like, I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I can understand. Like, okay, but okay, so let me tell you, like, while you have to select the features, like you have to select some selected features or like selected columns, like you can see in the hints of the task 1.1, like there has been written that like use lagged feature columns, which columns containing lags to create feature sets. So like in the pre-process, you can see that we have already pre-processed our raw data set into some lagged columns, and we have excluded some columns from our main raw data set. So you have to only select the lagged columns. Lagged column means the columns which have lagged, like I'm not answering this, but I'm giving a hint, like which have lag word keyword in their names or maybe in other net values or like in units. So you can choose only those columns. So if you just only took those columns to create the feature set, so then it will not give you any problem to when scaling the data set.
Yes, I kind of did that, but I
Okay.
was wondering, you have this one list called numeric columns. So should one include some of the, like, of course, one needs to include some of the information from there. Like, for instance, at least like wind speed or etc. I included one of those numeric columns and its lags. And I don't know if it's a correct way to approach this situation, or should I include all the numeric columns for this prediction? But I got it to work with the sanity scaler, the scalar one, when I only include one of those numeric columns and its lags.
Okay, so yeah, but you can try out without selecting those numeric columns, like just in case, like to get a other perspective, like you can remove those numeric columns or like only select those columns who have lagged. I hope you understood my point.
I think I can forward with this thing based on your tips. Thank you for those.
No worries, no worries. Or otherwise, like if you're still stuck on it, like for more time, like for more than one day or anything, or like a couple of hours, then you can also ask in our Slack, like you are stuck with it and like we can help you out, like how to do that thing.
Of course, of course. I have already implemented the task, but I'm now trying to figure out, have I included all the data points which I should.
Okay. Okay, great. Does anyone have any other question? Sorry to interrupt. Neda, is it working like while doing the copy paste for the little collab?
Well, I actually, yeah, I used it. The problem was with the cells for the sanity check. So those cells are not editable, but other cells are editable. So it's working right now.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
No worries. Hey, someone messaged like, is this session is over? No, it's not over yet. Like I was like showing them how to do the assignments and how to get it from Jupyter Hub and how to submit it and show the details about the assignments. So like if you have any kind of questions or if you like do you want to see that how to fetch the assignment and submit it or like any other questions to how to do the models or how to like split the data set into training and validation set, you can ask anything. The session is going, but like since I have showed them, so I have just muted and just share off my screen, but you can ask any questions. Hey, does anyone have any question? You can ask anything.
I
Yes.
like to know, what do you mean exactly by lagged feature comments?
Okay, so if you see the pre-processing cell, like there in the pre-processing task, we have like some, we have created some lagged columns. So you have to take those lagged columns into your training or validating data sets. So if you see that pre-processing cell carefully, so you will see that. Like we have already pre-processed the data and created some new columns. So that's what it is.
Oh, sorry, my microphone was muted. So you mean the pre-processing that shows after running the first cell, right?
Yes, the pre-processing data is the after running the first cell, you will see that there is a pre-processed data, like copy the main data set, then convert it into some numerical values, then fill some missing values, and also lagging those values. So there are some custom column which name contains some keyword like lag or lagged or something like that. So you have to use those to make your feature set. I hope it helps you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, someone asks sanity check if all okay. Yes, if you do all things good, it will pass your sanity checks. But that does not mean, like, let me clear you guys. The sanity checks is the first layer of your solution. Like, if you pass the sanity checks, it means that you are on the right path. But it does not mean that it is the correct answer. Like the solution will be, or the correct answer will be discussed after the deadline of these assignments. But yes, if the sanity check passes, so you can say like you are on the correct path and continue your work for the next task. Okay,
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Should the regularization improve the model in general? Are you allowed to say that?
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
The final phase,
Yeah.
where I have implemented the regularized and versus non-regularized.
Yeah.
Should the regularized model perform better versus the original model? Are you allowed to tell that?
It depends. Like it depends on the implementation and also on the, like it does not always, like the regularized model will be better than the non-regularized model, but it might be worse than the original model. So, but no worries, like it's not strictly rules that the regularized model will be better than the non-regularized or baseline models.
Okay, that's great. Thanks.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so someone has asked like, how can I confirm the result is okay or not? So if you pass all the sanity checks, then you can like assume that your answer is correct. No worries. Because like the sanity checks are almost like the main correction or main sanity checks. So you have to not worry about that. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you can email your answers, not answer, like the updated notebook to Alex. Does anyone have any other question?
Hello.
Okay. Yeah,
I have
sure.
a question. So do you have any video or audio recording of the tutorial session you had? I'm sorry, I joined a little late.
No worries. Like we are recording this session, so you will get it on the YouTube as soon as like the class ends. Also similar as the theory class, so you will get it on YouTube.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. No worries. And also someone has asked like, I wanted to know which FL framework will be discussed during the implementation module of the course. Okay, so a model called like this, that's not a model actually. It's a library like Network X to constructing empirical graphs for FL network. So we will use that tool to build a FL framework actually. So there's the thing, and many details will be discussed later on the upcoming exercise sessions. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any question? Like you can ask freely.
Hey, thank you for your time. I will solve the assignment and then come back with my questions on next week.
Yeah, sure. No worries. And if you, meanwhile, if you face any kind of problem, you can ask it in this Slack. So no worries.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Yeah, same to you.
Thanks.
Okay, I think if none of you guys have any more questions, so we can close this class, like the not class, like the exercise session. So if you guys have any more questions, I think not. Okay. So see you next week on the exercise session, and before that on Monday on the theory class. Okay. So see you. Bye bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you so much.